I'm Ghotra, welcome to my channel. We're making some kebab today. So we've got some chicken that's got all the spices and everything in there already. That's going to go through the machine and we're going to make gluffy kebabs with those. And then we've got another marinade just starting here. This is... So there's chili in there, there's chicken, and we're just going to add some garlic ginger paste gone in. So what have we got in there?
The cardamom, green cardamom and...
Let's have a little smell.
Green cardamom, yeah.
Oh, the cardamom powder.
Javitri, yeah. Javitri.
Mace.
Yeah,
so it's got mace and cardamom powder.
Cardamom, yeah, powder, yeah.
And that gives it quite a nice warming flavour. So chef's going to mix that, and then we're going to go in with the double cream, some cream cheese. So this is a malai tikka. Malai means cream or butter. So it's a really light marinade. But we're going to mix all of that up first. Whenever you make a marinade like this, always use your hands. Get your hands in there and mix it all up, because it's the only way that you're going to get all those flavours penetrating into the meat. It's much nicer than doing it with a spoon. It's all about feeling and touching the food that you're cooking. Oh yeah. And then cream goes in. So you want this nice and smooth. So the chicken has been in the fridge for about 2 or 3 minutes, so we're just going to add the yogurt and cream marinade into the first marinade. So just pour that all in. Make sure you get all the last bits because you don't want to lose any of that. Okay, and then again hands and mix all of that in. Go. It's really important that you coat all of the meat with the marinade. And how long does that get left for? Just a few hours or so?
Yeah.
You don't need to leave it for too long. If you're doing this at home, you could leave it overnight, I guess, if you wanted to. So this is a different kind of kebab. This is called a gluffy kebab. It's one that's marinated, all the flavours go in there.
We call the here menu the resmi kebab.
Yep. Yeah. Reshmi kebab as well. So it's one that goes into the mincing machine once all the flavours have been put into the marinade. That goes into the mincing machine and then it's all blitzed, then it's pushed through. So that all of that lovely stuff. Look at that, it looks amazing. And it should be, See, none of this pre-processed rubbish. It's all fresh, it's all homemade essentially, so it's all really good stuff. And it's going to taste pretty good too. So what chef's done now is added a little bit more fresh ginger and garlic to the mince, just to put a little bit more of a kick into the kebabs. So he's pushing that through the mince for a second time. So by putting that through a second time, it's just making the texture of the meat change. It's making it a little bit more smooth, so it'll be easier to thread onto the kebabs and it'll hold better. But also it infuses more and more flavour into the meat itself. We're just putting the chicken tikka on as well, so they go on every day. How long have you been marinating the meat? A couple of hours.
A couple of hours, and sometimes when they need it quickly, they just cook it.
I do a quick marinade. But we do this every single day.
This is not the proper kebab. This is just a chicken tikka for murug makhani.
Yep.
So it doesn't need that much marination.
Because it goes into the sauce afterwards. So all of that's cooked.
Like malai tikka and lamb chops. Lamb need like 8 hours overnight.
Yeah.
And malai tikka needs like 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
But this one we give like a couple of hours and just
get that in the tandoor, and then because that's going to go into a sauce, so that forms the basis of the murug makhani. So those will go into the tandoor and cook for about 15 minutes, if that. And then they're fished out and then they're chopped up to go into the curry sauce so that it starts to absorb all the flavours from the curry sauce.
Tandoori section is very important with especially with live charcoal oven.
Yeah.
It's a traditional way of cooking.
Yeah.
Many places they use electric and gas.
Yeah. But
It
you
gives
don't.
some smoke, yeah, but it's not like exactly from tandoori flavor. No, it's charcoal flavor.
Yeah. So
That
from
gives
the,
traditionality.
if I just show you inside what we're talking about. So, can you see? So these are proper charcoal fired tandoori ovens, and that's very much the traditional style of the cooking. And what it does is it adds a real smokiness to the dishes. Even the naan have a smoky flavour,
Yes.
don't they?
And when we start with tandoori, it's like more than 350 C.
Okay,
And,
so it's
yes,
really hot.
really,
You've got to
really
make
hot.
sure that those temperatures
When
are
we
hot.
start the service, and like dinner service, when we go like 10 o'clock, it
Yeah.
goes down to 200, 250.
Okay,
That is
but
time
then
is-
that's the end
yeah,
of the
calms
day,
down.
really.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 different types of kebab in there. We've got the lamb, the chops, we've got chicken in a green marinade, which is coriander and mint, and then finished with some pickled spices. And then we've got that's the gluffy, isn't it? The chicken gluffy, which is the one that we made earlier on. So it's just come out the tandoor, and chef's just taken it off the kebab stick. This is the new batch, so it's actually just for tasting purposes. So we're all going to have a little try and make sure that the seasoning and everything is right, and the chef obviously is happy with it. Just finishing that off, a little bit of lemon juice and some chaat masala. Chef, you can have a little taste.
Yep.
So there you go. It's really soft. It's really hot. It's been smeared in a little bit of butter as well. So smooth. It tastes really fresh, and that's all that coriander. Oh, and the ginger and chilli. It's lovely. That's why I love my job. Just having a little taste as well. What do you think?
Wow, really nice.
Happy with that mixture?
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? It looks amazing as well. Really fresh. Yum.
Yeah.
Happy with that. You can see the first one's already starting to pop up and look delicious. But look at those. Look like they're covered in boils, which probably isn't the nicest analogy, but they look really light and airy. Obviously very hard to replicate that style of cooking at home, but they do look amazing, and there are ways in which you can do the humble naan in your own kitchen, but it's quite hard to replicate this. Lamb chops have just come out the tandoor. That's all done with marinade.
Lamb cutlets served with some lamb juice.
That's a really lovely way to serve lamb chop with that beautiful Rogan Josh sauce that's just been reduced down just to thicken it. You get lots of flavour in there, and serve that with the chops on top.
Yeah, tray or two.
So just finished doing lunch service. I hope you've enjoyed watching the ins and outs of the tandoor and looking at all the marinades that we cook when we're putting dishes together to go into the tandoor. The whole marination process is such an intriguing thing when it comes to Indian food. So I hope this has given you a little bit of an insight. If you've enjoyed watching, then remember, as always, give us a little thumbs up and make sure you subscribe, and stay tuned to watch and see what I'm up to next week.